Hello and welcome to this match preview for Newcastle versus Southampton. Now, obviously, we're going to talk about the Bournemouth game. It's going to be sort of a review preview as, you know, midweeks and whatnot. So, yeah, let's talk about that. A must-win game for about the 6th time I've said it for the last month, and we've proceeded to not perform again. And it's sort of like a similar thing to what I said in the previews. Arsenal, Spurs, United, Chelsea turned up enough to get something. And then we play against teams that are around our, well, not around our level because we're fucking awful. Closer to our level, I should say. And we don't even bother. We don't even bother. Now, there is a lot of issues at the club, obviously, from head to toe. But I'm going to rant a little bit, most likely in this video. We'll talk about Newcastle and the preview to that a little bit later on in the video. But I'm going to talk about Southampton. Now, obviously, let's just get up the table real quick. We're fucked. 6 points in, 5 games. GG, we're relegated. That's really about all there is to say about that. We're fucking awful. For Newcastle, top 4, yeah, it's looking good. So fair enough. You know, if only one day we may be good enough to even get top half, that'd be great. But yeah, so Newcastle on fire, so we're going to get spanked when we go there, but that's going to be fun. But let's talk about Bournemouth. Yes, come on, let's talk about this. Where do we start? I'm going to start with Sellers as a fuckwit. Awful team selection, awful substitutions, awful tactics. Now, we may think Nathan Jones is bad, but let's look at it. Sellers has been just as bad. He's been absolutely shocking. Now, just as I've said before, we're struggling to score. Oh, believe it or not. What should we do? Oh, not play a striker. Those don't really correlate. Those are sort of mutually exclusive. I think that's the one where the two circles don't cross. Yeah, so not playing a striker, needing to score goals, that's not how... No. Fuck, I don't know. It'd be playing a striker and not scoring goals. Those are mutually exclusive. That's how he thinks. Like, oh, nah, just because we're not playing striker doesn't mean we're not scoring goals. Come on, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Well, fun fact, lad, but the whole fucking point of a striker, like the genuine definition of the fucking position, is to score and create goals. So we may need a striker, but it is what it is because Big Paul gets fucked off 18 mil or whatever it was in January. Not even allowed on the bench. Crazy. But because Sekou Mara and Shea Adams are fit. Start one of them. Just start one of the strikers and then we're down 1-0. Bring on Paul, bring on Adams, bring on fucking all of them and just try and get a goal. But no. Let's start with 2 players that don't play up front. Alcaraz and Walcott. Granted, they're 2 decent players. Walcott's been playing well. Alcaraz's been playing well, even though he was fucking awful. Awful against Bournemouth. Absolutely shocking. I don't think you could link anything together. But let's start with Elanusi and Armstrong because, you know, they're so good. So good for our team. And to top it off, sort of like, this is similar to the Crystal Palace game. 0 at halftime. Both teams sort of been average. None really been that amazing. Start of the second half, what happens? The same as every fucking week. We don't make the right subs. We don't change things. We keep it the same. And then what happens? 5-10 minutes later, we concede 1-0. And then you're like, oh, maybe I should bring on a striker. Maybe I should bring on an attacker. It's too late. It's a miracle as I said, a miracle that we scored 3 goals against Arsenal. Because they gifted it to us. God, man, it's ridiculous. The lineups are ridiculous. The subs are ridiculous. It is absolutely stupid. It is absolute stupidity. I can't fathom. Like, I have no experience in professional management, professional coaching, or whatever the fuck. And I'm sitting here absolutely stunned that these professionals can't figure out some fucking basic shit. We need to win. What should we do to win? Play our best attackers. It's not hard. Like, it genuinely isn't rocket science. How is Paul not on the bench? At minimum. How is Dozy not on the field? He will actually attack players. Why is Sulemana not coming on until we've basically fucking shit ourselves? And it's like 10 minutes left. We're down 1-0. He should have been starting. And at minimum should have come on halftime when it was 0. At minimum. At halftime, Adams and Sulemana should have been on the field. I understand Ward-Prowse was ill. Fine. That's fine. That's rat shit ass, but it's fine. He's ill. He can't play. Fine. Don't bring on a centre-back. Don't bring on a centre-back. You fucking idiot. We already have Maitland-Niles on, Walker-Peters on, Bednarak and Keltakar. A back 4. Let's put Maitland-Niles in midfield. No! Bring on a striker! It's mind-numbing how fucking stupid our management has been this season. Absolutely mind-blowing. It's fucking simple logic. Sulemana is our best winger. He's got no goals, no assists. But he actually attacks, he can beat players, he can create space for the team. Adams, understandably, has been injured the last few weeks, but he is obviously far superior. Well, it's just better to play a striker. Big Paul doesn't exist. It's illegal for him to play. It's ridiculous. We bought him to play. Who, like, are we going to do worse? Are we going to do worse than Big Paul? Because I'd have a hard time believing it. Because we have Adam Armstrong who scored 3 and 50. We've got Elanusi who sucks. We've got fucking Walcott who doesn't score. We've got Mara who doesn't score. Like, what do you want? What do you want to score goals? Then put on a striker who's barely had a chance to prove himself, who we bought for 15, 20 mil. Put him on. It's not rocket science. I don't understand this. It is absolute stupidity. It is stupidity. God, I just, yeah. I should probably calm down because I'm getting fucking pissed. If you want to watch my match reaction, then it'll be like in a card or something. I don't know. It might be up there, might not. I remember fucking remember it on. But it is outrageous. Basically, my reaction is me just raging the whole time. It's stupidity. And it's not just management. Well, okay. We get it. The management sucked. Let's talk about the players. Some of the decision making is actual childlike. It's some like you're playing in an 11v11, fucking around on a Saturday, and you're a centre back. You're like, fuck you, I'm getting forward, lads. Come on, I'm going to score from 35 yards. Kaltakar, I'm talking about you, mate, because that pissed me off. We are actually maybe moving them around just a little bit, just a tad, maybe causing a little bit of pressure. What does Kaltakar do? Oh, mate, I'm prime Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm going to hit it 35 yards, half volley, first time, top bins. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know where you're sending it? To fucking Rosette, mate. And you know what you're doing? You're relieving the pressure. We finally build some pressure. Miracles happen. We build some pressure and Kaltakar sends it to the fucking stands. It is ridiculous decision making. Elanusi can't pass a ball. Oh my God, there's so many players that were just so stupid. So stupid. McCarthy's fucking awful with his feet, by the way. Oh my God. That really reminded me how dodgy he is. He's nearly given them a goal within 5-10 minutes by slipping over. God's sake, man. It is ridiculous. We have no identity, no style of play. We get to the final third, questions. We're asking questions to each other. Oh, well, fuck me. Do you know what to do? No. Oh, do you know what to do? No. No one knows what they're doing. No one knows. Defensively, a joke. Absolute joke. We're all over the place half the time. We have no idea what we're doing. It is outrageous. And I'm pretty sure we moved to a fucking 3 at the back. When has 3/5 at the back ever worked? Even though Nathan Jones, the best in Europe, said we score more from 5 at the back. My ass we do, mate. My ass we do. It is ridiculous. Maybe we'd score more goals if we had a striker on the field. It is stupid. And we're relegated. It's as simple as that. We're not getting, what, 10, 12, 13 points in 5 games? We're not getting that. We can't even beat Bournemouth. We can't beat Leeds. We can't beat anyone. We cannot beat anyone. And, I would be surprised if we even scored majority of games. It is ridiculous. What more is there to say, really? We deserve relegation. We've been by far the worst team. It's honestly surprising that going into this game, there was still a chance to stay up with how shit we've been. But yeah, Sellers is a fuckwit. Absolutely shocking management. He got away with it a little bit at the start. I don't know why the club offered him the deal for the rest of the season. That was fucking stupid. I was very much on the road, given maybe 2 free games. And depending on that, sure. Don't do it after 1 game. Now we're seeing what he truly can do. That was our little bounce. The very, very, very minuscule little bounce we had for just 1 game, basically. That's it. Sellers isn't a good manager. He clearly doesn't know what he's doing. He's clearly stupid. He's got the same problems that Ralph started to have this season and that Nathan Jones just had constantly. Playing stupid people in stupid positions. It's really that simple. Is it not? It's not difficult to figure out a best starting 11. It's not. I'll say it right now. Bazunu, Walker Peters, Bednarak, I'll go Salazu. Salazu if he wants to play. Salazu, Balakochat, Perot, Lavia, Ward-Prowse, Alcaraz, Sulemana. I'd say probably Che Adams or Big Paul. I don't mind. Depends who you're playing and who you want to play and how you want to play. And right wing, probably Theo Walcott or Edozie. Because, he exists. Edozie is a person that is alive still, believe it or not. Because how was he not on the field? I don't know. Not even off the bench. Maybe, we need a bit of attacking quality. We need a bit of X factor. Maybe Edozie. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll stop ranting. Let's talk about the Newcastle game. I don't care. I couldn't care less. Beat us 10-0. I don't give a fuck anymore. This team is a joke, and it's a waste of time even giving them the time of day to think about. They don't give a shit about the club. It's pretty clear. Majority of players are fucking stupid and they can't play football anyway. Yeah, some players will obviously give a fuck, but at the end of the day, if the whole team's not in it, then it doesn't matter. Individuals don't win games. It's the team. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to get spanked against Newcastle. My prediction is 5-0. They just won 4-0 against Everton. Was it 6-1 against Tottenham? Yeah, we're going to get spanked. We have nothing to play for anymore. Well, I mean, the players and the manager will be like, no, we have so much to play. No, we don't. We're relegated because we're shit. Yeah, it's... I don't know, I've never dealt with relegation before. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. Am I supposed to like be full of hatred? I don't know. I'm pretty pissed though. But I just don't care anymore. This team just fucking sucked the soul out of it. And it's not just been this season, it's been the last 5 years of absolute shit. And it's caught up to us. Our recruitment's been shit, our managements have been shit, our players have been shit. It's really not difficult to figure out how we've gone wrong. It's the whole fucking club's a mess. And yes, maybe the reset, you know, getting relegated, selling basically everyone, getting rid of everyone, and then rebuilding from the ground up. Sure, but it is risky because they signed Nathan Jones. So who knows who they're going to sign in the summer, and who knows who they're going to sign as players. Probably fuckwits as well. So yeah, reset might be nice, but it is what it is. But we're going to get spanked by Newcastle. Newcastle, they're not going to have any sort of, this shit, we'll win easy. I don't think they're that type of team. I think they're going to take it seriously. You know, top four is a real possibility. I mean, it's 6 points clear with a game in hand. Like, that's more than a possibility. That's a certainty, really. Especially with the form they've been on. They have to keep going. And they're not going to hold back on us. Why would they? They've just spanked Everton. They've just spanked Spurs. It's our turn for a spanking. Yeah, so that's really what I've got for you, the insight. I mean, let's be honest, Newcastle played the B team, probably win. We wouldn't score even if we had 1,000 hours against them. Absolutely joke, man. Absolute joke. Yeah, it is what it is. I just don't give a fuck anymore about this team. Like, I do still want to do my watch-alongs, but I don't know. It really depends if the times change. Like, if it's like 3 or 4, I don't know if I'm going to be fucked, to be honest. Because I'm just going to get up and watch fucking shit, probably get pissed off, mad, and then go to sleep. You know, it's just not going to be a fun experience. But yeah, but I will be live for the Newcastle. There'll be a community post as well if you want to vote, but it doesn't really matter because we get spanked anyway. But yeah, there'll be a watch-along. I'll be live for that. Just waiting for us to mathematically be relegated. That's basically the next step of acceptance. Because at the moment, there's still a chance we win every game. It's possible, yeah. But yeah, that's it from me. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.